Bitcoin's next move isn't just going to surprise people. It's going to rewrite everything you thought you knew about this market. And while everyone's eyes are locked on Bitcoin, 4 altcoin trends are silently positioning themselves for massive breakouts. In this video, I'll reveal where Bitcoin is likely heading next, why it matters more than ever right now, and the 4 altcoin trends you need to know if you want to front-run the 2025 bull run. Crypto markets are heating up, but what comes next is not obvious. I've spent weeks analyzing on-chain data, macro trends, Bitcoin halving cycles, and top-performing sectors from previous cycles. What I found is a set of patterns that are almost too obvious in hindsight, but few people are paying attention to them right now. And that's the opportunity, because once Bitcoin makes its next big move, everything else will follow. Let's dive in. Bitcoin's current setup and what it signals. Let's start with Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is trading in a range that historically precedes major expansion. We're seeing accumulation by whales, declining exchange reserves, bullish, strong on-chain holding by long-term holders. Add to that the April 2024 halving, liquidity returning to risk-on assets, institutional flows through spot, BTC ETFs. These factors are coiling Bitcoin for a breakout move. Many analysts are eyeing $85,000, $120,000, even $150,000 plus in 2025. But here's the real story. When Bitcoin runs, altcoins lag slightly and then absolutely explode. Let's talk about the first altcoin trend that could lead the charge. Altcoin trend. Number 1, Layer 2 ecosystems. Layer 2s are eating Ethereum. In 2025, we expect more Ethereum activity migrating to Arbitrum, Optimism, zkSync, Base, explosive growth in TVL and DeFi apps on L2s, airdrops and incentive wars to drive users and devs, top projects to watch. Arbitrum, dominant L2 with growing ecosystem. Starknet and zkSync, zk scaling is getting serious VC backing. Base, Coinbase backed, growing user base fast. These aren't meme coins, these are infrastructure coins positioned to absorb massive volume when ETH scales. But they're just the beginning. The real disruptors might be AI tokens. Altcoin trend number 2, AI-powered tokens. Crypto plus AI is no longer a fringe combo. It's the next evolution. AI tokens are solving massive problems. Decentralized compute, Render, AI agent coordination, Fetch, AI, secure data sharing, Ocean Protocol, top AI projects. Render, powering GPU rendering for AI/VR, .fetch.ai-autonomous agents and automation, .ocean protocol -data liquidity for machine learning. This narrative is hot. Expect headlines, venture capital and retail speculation to flood in. Pro tip, look for AI projects with real utility, not just AI branding. But if you want to follow the big money, the next trend is crucial. Altcoin trend number 3. Tokenized real-world assets. The institutions are coming, and they're not buying meme coins. They want compliant, tokenized, yield-bearing assets. 2025 could be the breakout year for RWAs. Tokenized treasuries, real estate, credit, on-chain access to traditional markets, backed by giants like BlackRock and Franklin Templeton. Top projects: Centrifuge, tokenizing real-world credit; ONDO Finance, tokenized bonds and fixed income; Maple Finance, institutional DeFi lending. These protocols bring yield and stability to crypto portfolios. But one sector that could flip everything on its head is about to make a comeback. Altcoin trend number 4, Web3, gaming and Metaverse 2.0. Remember the 2021 Metaverse hype? Well, most of it crashed, but the builders stayed. Now, in 2025, Web3 gaming is delivering polished, playable experiences, moving away from play to earn and toward real value, launching titles backed by Epic Games, Animoca, and Ubisoft top projects. Immutable, full-stack gaming L2, GALA games, and active game pipeline. Big Time and Illuvium, upcoming playable ATA-style games. Metaverse 2.0 will be less hype, more utility, focused on ownership, interoperability, and player-driven economies. So what do you actually do with all of this? Let's talk strategy. How I'd position my portfolio around these trends. If I had to allocate a portfolio in Q to Q3 2025, I'd do something like this. 40% core, Bitcoin and Ethereum, long-term anchors. 20% layer 2 such as Arbitrum, OP, zkSync, StarkNet. 15% AI tokens such as Render, Fetch.ti, Ocean Protocol. 15% real-world assets such as Centrifuge, ONDO Finance, Maple Finance. 10% gaming, Metaverse, such as Immutable, GALA games, wildcard picks. Tactics. Use dollar cost averaging on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Use narrative timing for altcoins. Enter early and exit on Euphoria. Set take profit levels in advance. Don't chase green candles. Tools I use: DeFi Llama for TVL trends, Messari for research, token unlocks for vesting schedules, coin stats for portfolio tracking. But there's one wild card that could disrupt all of this. What could go wrong and how to hedge it. Crypto isn't a straight line up. Risks to watch: harsh regulation from the US or EU, a black swan hack or exploit, liquidity shocks from traditional finance or wars and politics. Hedging strategies: keep 10% in stablecoins such as USDC or USDT. Use cold wallets for long-term holdings. Consider non-correlated hedges, e.g. tokenized gold, staking yield. Be ready to adapt, not just predict. Let's wrap this up with the big picture and what to do right now. Bitcoin's next move is coming, and when it hits, everything will accelerate. Altcoins tied to layer 2s, AI, RWAs, and gaming could see exponential growth, but only if you're early. Like this video if it helped clarify your 2025 strategy. Subscribe for weekly crypto game plans. And comment below, which trend are you most bullish on for 2025?